What up, guys? Yuri here, episode number 5, Better Than Yesterday. Today, I'm quite excited because I'm going to be discussing the one thing that I just came to appreciate and learn, and that is how to be successful and how to apply that to anything you're doing. First of all, that I want to say is you are good at something already, and that is what you're going to start with. So for me, I'm decent at fitness. I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been training for over 16 years myself personally, and I've been coaching other clients for the other past years, 8 years. So I like to say I'm pretty decent at this fitness thing. I finally had a brain blast, a light bulb, aha moment when I was talking to one of my clients, and he said he was struggling with that fitness aspect. He was struggling with getting into the gym. He didn't like it. He didn't have fun with it. Whatever, a lot of people go through the same thing. They don't like working out. I don't have that issue. Now, what my aha moment was to relate it to something you're good at. What is it that you're good at? So I'm gonna go and describe my process as to how I get good at something and how you become successful at something. I was interested in working out, so what I started doing is my own research. I started reading articles, started reading books, started doing stuff that I see in articles and in books. And that is the key. The best way to be successful at something is, let's say you watch a video and right away you apply it. This is the way I study now. I watch a video of someone doing something and right away I apply it. Even while the video is going on, I'm already applying it. Because that right away cements it, and boom, you took action steps, you applied it, and now it's working. You just became better than yesterday, just by doing one simple step. Stop doing too much of learning. Stop reading books and not doing anything about it. Step 1, make and take action. Step 2, it doesn't have to be perfect action, just do it. I made so many mistakes in my fitness journey. That's how I got into this field, is because I came from an injury. I hurt myself working out. And from that I learned. That was a big mistake, costly mistake, but it got me to where I'm at the moment, and I don't regret it at all. I actually it was a blessing, right? I got to learn the right stuff, and you should do the same. Make mistakes. I still make mistakes. This is a learning process for me as well. I'm taking action, making these videos. They're not perfect, but I'm attempting to relay the message the best I can. And if I can help one person, I'm happy with that. The main thing is to take action, to make sure that it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it and be a little bit better than you were yesterday. That is the second step. Make mistakes. And main thing is break it down into pieces like I'm doing now. So what did I do? I did my research and I started implementing. Then you want to start learning from people who are better than you. Whatever it is that you're doing, eventually I'm going to be, or right now as I'm currently doing this, I'm learning from people who are better at creating videos, at making YouTube stuff. But you don't want to start learning it too much, because I've been doing this. I was attempting to make these videos 6 months ago, and it didn't happen because I was overthinking, I was overlearning, I was too much information this, I implied this. Make sure the title is perfect, make sure that you have the tags perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, just start doing it, and it's just going to keep building and keep growing. So how does this relate to fitness for you? Whatever you're good at, break it down into certain pieces. So break it down into the basics. How did you get to the point where you're at? So let's say you're a great parent. How did you become a great parent? Well, you weren't a good parent before you had a baby. So what did you do? You took an action and you made a baby. After that, what did you do? You probably read some parenting books. Probably. Then life happened. And those parenting books, whatever you learned in them, most likely half of that stuff did not get applied to your actual baby. So you learn by doing it and living it and doing it daily. So consistency is another aspect of it. There's so many little nuggets in this video, and you are an expert at something right now, and you could apply it to anything you want. So again, going back to that parenting thing, what's after that? And then yearly you got better because you had different opportunities, different challenges, different issues they had to face. 1-year-old baby, you're working with an infant, then they're starting to walk, they're starting to talk, they're starting to crawl, they're starting to do all kinds of good stuff. And how do you adapt to that? How do you get better? Right? Break that down. If you're not a parent, what else are you good at? Are you a good business owner? And see how you're doing that. Are you good at your job? How did you start? Right? There's always a starting point, and see how you did that. The reason why I'm telling you this is to the fitness aspect, right? Or to the nutritional aspect. Where do you begin? Just start. Start at the basic level possible. Start, as I mentioned before, maybe cutting out the fast food. Cut that out. Then start decreasing junk food, right? Keep track of how many times you're eating junk food a week, and then decrease it by 1. That's it. Very basic stuff. Same thing with fitness. You don't know where to begin? I did the video yesterday as to how to get started. Just go for a walk or do something so basic. And then a year from now, you're gonna see the huge transformation. You're like, holy crap, it feels like I haven't done anything, because now you're living it. You're doing it, and it just became a habit. Don't focus on, oh man, I gotta lose those 10 pounds and I just gotta go all in, and 10 times a week I gotta train, and I have to eat broccoli and, from the sunlight, and drink a little bit of water, and then boom, I got my transformation. No, focus on little steps, little bit by little bit, and break down whatever the goal you're at whatever you're good at already. And I'm telling you, it's gonna translate over to other skills. Once you're good at something already, you learn the same way, it will transfer over to everything else. I'm doing that with the videos, and I guarantee you they will get better. And I'm quite excited that I had an epiphany, and it happened where I can look at no matter what the skill is now and apply that same strategy, those same skills, those same basic principles to anything. And you better bet your ass I'll be applying that to my business and to my relationships and to whatever else that I come up to. And the last step of this is make sure you work with someone that is more knowledgeable. I mentioned that a little bit before, but I'm saying like a coach, someone who could take it to the next level. If you're an expert in any field, they always have a coach. Tony Robinson is a good example. He is the brightest and the most motivational speakers out there. I bet you he has coaches. I know coaches in our field who are the best at what they do, and they have a personal trainer, or they have a coach, because that person keeps them more accountable, keeps them more liable, and takes them to the next level. Pick someone to be accountable with, and just get started, guys. Be better than yesterday. Hope this helps out. I'm so excited to share this with you, and good luck. Have fun. Take care.